Hey, what's going on YouTube? It is the Monday after Easter, just hanging out in the fish room. Wanted to do a quick update for you guys, let you know everything that's going on in the fish room and kind of just do a brief, or not a brief update, do just kind of a run through of everything. I want to start with this new rack I got set up. It is a central filtration, got what, 18, 20 longs, 6, 40 gallons, so a lot of water. I'm actually moving all the fish here just so they can have a little bit more filtration. So no really new fish at all, just kind of moving what I have. Really cool thing, I got some angelfish eggs right here, so that's exciting. But I'm just slowly transitioning everything over to this rack that is fish, and then starting to use the fish tanks for, you know, in these racks, in those 3 racks for shrimp. So let me just run through a couple of the new things I got. Added tigers to this tank to start. There's one right there. And they're doing really well. They're really pretty. I'm really digging tiger shrimp right now. I really want the leopards, the galaxies, different things like that. I got pretty much all the other ones, so it's exciting. This tank, royal blues. I'm gonna change this into my royal blue call tank, and kind of just go from there. I got some sakuras down here. These guys haven't started breeding yet, but you know, they're pretty. They're looking good. This tank I'm actually going to break down. I'm going to move all these. These ones are like a mixture of Bloody Marys and Fire Reds. And so instead of like having to sort through them and kind of like guess, I'm just going to add these all to a cherry shrimp tank. And then, you know, kind of hopefully increase the color from there. And then up here, which I don't know what I'm going to use this tank for once I clear it out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. These are the Blue Dreams, one of the tanks I have of them. Haven't yet got them to breed, but they're real close. A lot of the big females are saddled. Just real pretty colors. I mean, I absolutely love it. I mean, on my camera, on my phone, it looks great, and in person they look that much better. So real cool. Bloody Marys. These guys are all saddled up, so that's exciting. Hopefully, I'll be getting some babies here, or at least buried females here in the next couple of days. At least the next week or so. Bloody Mary tank, 40 gallon. I actually do have some buried ones in here, and you know, she's always hiding, at least the one that I've seen, and so I don't know where she's at. But these guys are doing really well, so I'm happy about that. Happy to start getting the bloodies breeding. Sakura, what, orange? Yeah. And these guys are doing okay. What I'm actually going to do is break this tank down, because you really can't see the orange. It's hard to see. So I'm going to break this tank down and move all the sakuras into a 20 gallon, orange sakuras into a 20 gallon long with black substrate. That way I can see them better, I can kind of monitor them and make sure that, you know, there's no parasites get on them or anything like that. Because right now I just, you know, it's impossible to tell. Carbon reelies, doing fantastic as always. You can just see there, I mean, there's babies everywhere, all over the log, swimming around the water. There's buried mamas everywhere. There's one right there. So I mean, I can't complain about this tank at all. So what I'm going to start doing is I might use that 20 gallon down there and separate the really pretty ones, the high grade, actually really type, like this girl right here. See how she's got that nice clear midsection? Start separating them and just selectively breeding them. Fire Red tank, I actually just sold 50 of these guys, and there's still countless number of them in here. I mean, I had more than I thought. You can just see all the babies in there. So this tank is doing really well also. Royal Blue tank, I know I did a video on this last week. I mean, no, I can't say enough good things about this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take out probably about 100 babies. They're really nice ones, and put them into this tank and the orange sakura tank. And just move these red lilies out of here for the same reason I'm going to move the orange sakuras, because they're hard to see on the white substrate. I don't know why I did that in the time that I did it, but the royal blues will show up real nice in here. And then I'll have 4 tanks of them going, so I'll have plenty of production to kind of bring down the price of royal blues. So that's always exciting. And then I'll be able to start grading these guys better as well. Let's look here. These guys are awesome. I love them. They've been breeding off red wines, which, like, you know, really nice red wines. I don't know if that one's one. Here's one. Nice, really nice red wine. You can see just amazing color of them. And so these are really nice missing. I've been getting some really nice CRS from them with really solid white legs, very little red on the head, so really cool. Low grade CRS tank. Again, these guys have just been breeding like rabbits. I got now 3 tanks of these guys, so I need to start getting rid of some. This is just another missling tank. These are mislings with black shadows, so really cool. There's some big buried mamas in here. I'm excited to see how these babies turn out, because these 3 moms should pop anytime now. Pure black line tank. These guys are doing okay. They haven't buried up yet. Hopefully they'll start breeding sometime soon, but you really can't force them to breed. In here I actually have super princess bees. If you guys don't know what those are, they're I think they're extinct in the wild, or at least really close to being extinct. And so you really can't see them in this video. I can't even find one. There's one right there. I mean, they're pretty, like blue, green, like all different kinds of colors. In the neon yellow tank, I added a bunch of low grade crystal red shrimp, just because the yellows weren't producing, they weren't breeding. So I figured I might as well add something in there that will breed, and so that's what I did. Another tank of the low grade crystals. Just real, they're just, I mean, rabbits. That's what I call them, rabbits. Pure red line. I don't think these guys are breeding yet. I haven't seen any buried ones, but I haven't really been watching. They're healthy, so that's good. And hopefully just one day I'll just look down and there'll be tons of babies. What is this? The red tiger tank. Let me see if I can focus in. That's a big old saddled mama. I have a buried mom in here. I haven't seen her in a while, so hopefully she's just hiding and is buried and not dead. Knock on wood. But so that tank's cool. The orange really tank is finally doing well. You can see there's a big old mama right there, if I can ever focus. Nope, won't let me focus. But she's just got a ton of babies. You can see all the saddled moms, and they're just doing really well. I finally got this tank under control, and no more parasites, no more infections, so glad to have that. Royal Blues actually sold these guys. I'm going to turn this into a super princess bee tank, and just hopefully breed them out and spread an endangered population and bring it back, so that's exciting. And then tangerine tigers. I got these guys breeding. I got 2 buried moms in here, at least, maybe 3 now. There's one right there. Yeah, they're kind of hard to tell on camera. There she is, right in the middle. But it's really cool. These guys, these are more carbon lilies. You can see on the leaf, they're just babies everywhere, absolutely everywhere. There's all of them. These guys are more of a blue tint, so these guys are really nice. Can't even see them. I don't know why I do this. I put them on black substrate. I can't even enjoy looking at them. I kind of got to get down here with a magnifying glass to try to find them. But at least they're breeding. At least they're doing well. So that's good. Maybe it's less stress on them. Maybe that's why they're breeding well, because they can blend in really easy. These are my super tigers. Got another tank of these guys. Again, it won't focus. Well, there they are. I really want to get these super tigers breeding, but they're just not doing well. I had a buried mom in here, but again, I haven't seen her in forever too. So hopefully she didn't die on me. These are just ordinary tigers. You can see them all through there. Again, I'm just really digging the tigers right now. Top tanks. Just got some cherries. Nothing real special. Got some buried ones in there, so they're doing healthy. They're breeding. Got a lot of saddle ones in here. No buried ones yet, but again, just cherries doing well. This is another orange really tank. I really want to get these guys breeding. You can see almost every single one of them has a huge saddle on them, but I just can't get that tipping point to where they're all buried up. Hopefully soon, but you just got to keep having patience with them, treating them well, feeding them well, and then hopefully they'll do good. Another cherry tank, nothing special. Tons of snails in here. I got some assassins in there. There's one right there. Can't see her, but they're taking down the population. Some fish, Cory tank. I'm moving these guys over to that rack here in a little, or not today, but sometime this week. Goldfish, another blue dream tank. You can just see the color on these guys. I mean, it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Definitely my favorite blue shrimp right now. It's these guys. So hopefully they'll start breeding soon. Hey, is that a buried one? No. I got the bristlenose in here. You can see they're breeding. There's always tons of babies. The babies are actually getting bigger now, which is pretty nice. These guys eat like pigs. You can see there's one sitting on the nest. Big Dad fanning the babies. These guys are pretty. More goldfish, just keeping the Java moss alive. Got my pair of 2 male double black wild veil tail angelfish. These are the guys that had the babies. These 2 right here. Just some smokies. Albino bristlenose. More angelfish. These are, I actually separate a lot of them and put them into the other rack. Back to the shrimp. Got the snow white or snowballs up here. I have 2 big buried ones in here. I can never seem to find them. Oh, there's one right there, straight ahead. Kind of get the side view on her. But yeah, there's 2 big buried ones in there, so I'm really excited to finally get those going. More of the blue dreams. I got what 3, 4 tanks of them now, something like that. Just really want to get them breeding, so I kind of separate them out just to reduce the risk of me messing up and killing one of them. Ooh, I need to get, hold on, nah, I'll get it out in a second. I need to get that straw out of there. These guys are just the orange sakuras. They're breeding really well. You can see they're all saddled up. These are the ugliest shrimp I've ever owned. They came in as blue velvets, but they're obviously not blue velvets by looking at them. I hope you guys can tell too. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not one to make a big fuss, so I just took them. These are the blue realies. They got the red, and then the midsection is like a clearish blue. I got a blue dream in here, if I can find her. But she's buried up. I didn't separate her soon enough. She came in with these guys, and she's huge and buried. So those are going to be some interesting looking babies. More cherries over here. And then I also have super tigers in here. I don't know where they're at, but they're definitely in there. They're hiding in the moss or whatever. But hopefully they do well. And then albino guppies and some there's just all kinds of stuff in there. The super reds, and I got the Cory starbys or stirby. I don't know, there's just a lot of the same stuff, a lot of fish, a lot of cool stuff going on. I love these guys, but I need to get the endlers out of there. See, I got the endlers over here, red bar endlers, and they keep nipping at these guys' back fins. I'm sure it's stressing them out, so I need to get those out of there. More angelfish. These guys are the most social angelfish I've ever had. They're always coming up to the glass and hoping to get food. When these guys just get scared and run to the back, as you can see. Some more longfin red marbles. Self-cloning crees on here. I actually do have babies. But sorry this is such a long video, guys. But you can see the baby on top of the pot, and there's some babies back there on top of the pot. Tons of red bar endlers. So if you guys are interested in those, please send me a message. I got a million of them. More self-cloning. I got some Daphnia cultures, but they didn't do well. I think I didn't cycle the tanks, or I don't even know if they need cycle tanks. I really didn't know anything about them when I got them, so no wonder they didn't do good. These guys are coloring up really nicely. These guys are doing really good. Alright, well that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm just excited. I need to get these top tanks going. I only have 2 up there that actually have water in them. So I got 7 more I gotta get water in and get them rolling. And I gotta put all these guys, get fish in them. And then see this foam back here? I need to get more of that, but it's so expensive. That's the only way I can ensure that shrimp don't get sucked down the overflow. But, you know, just, you gotta bite the bullet, take it as it is, because I was using sponge filters, and then I had a screen over the intake, but it wasn't working, not at all. And so I can't do that. But anyway, guys, this is a long enough video. I'll try to do another different type of video later this week for those of you that are interested in like the business side of it and different things like that. So anyway, guys, make it a great week. I appreciate you guys watching, and just stay tuned, and then I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.